with Andrew Rogers, aka Buck Rogers, here at Indooroopilly Golf Club. He's a teaching pro and we're on the driving range. I've got a really interesting question for you, Andrew. How do you construct a great training session on the range without just pinging balls off into the distance?
Yeah, it's a good question, Mira. A lot of people spend a lot of time on the range and don't necessarily get the most benefit out of it. It's very important when you come down to have a defined structure and idea of what you're trying to achieve down here. So what we recommend, one of the things we do is really take a full pre-shot routine, take the time to warm up properly, and then hit 2 targets. So there's no point just sitting here and wildly hitting balls out into the range. You really need to have an idea of what you're trying to do. So varying up your distance too, so take maybe a 5-iron and hit it to 100 metres, and take a 6-iron and see if you can pitch it to the 70-metre sign, stuff like that. Get you visualising shots and get you being creative, but it also trains distance control and really applicable skills for when you're out on the golf course.
Yeah. So if, say, you've got 100 balls and you've come for an hour, how would you start the process?
Well, first of all, a warm-up's really important. Start with some wedges, some really little wedges, just to get the body moving. The worst thing you could do is get your driver and just start ripping it, because the driver's the most technical club we have. We really need to make sure we're soft and relaxed to hit that well. So build up to it. So start with some smaller clubs and then just start working your way up the driving range. Does that make sense?
Yeah, do you recommend shooting the same shot twice in a row, or you mix it up every single time?
Yeah, no, it's a good point. You should certainly never fall in the trap of just hitting consistent shots.
Yeah.
If you're hitting a different shot every time, that's great. And the more creative you can be with it, the better. So hit a driver and then go back to a wedge, and then go to your 7-iron and then hit a pitch, and just break it up. Take your full pre-shot routine, and you'll get more out of doing 20 minutes of that than you would 5 hours of just hitting balls.